The future of air travel may start before you ever even reach the airport. In Boston, officials are testing a new kind of airport experience. Here is how it works. Travelers reserve a spot online before the flight. And when you get to the suburban Framingham area, they go through the same basic process that you would at the airport. Check in, drop off bags, show ID, and then you clear the TSA screening. After that, you get on a secure shuttle bus, which takes them straight to Logan. Once they arrive, they're dropped off inside the secure side of the terminal. From there, they can walk right to the gate. It costs $9 to use, with parking in Framingham at $7 a day. The goal is to ease pressure at Logan from security lines, traffic, and parking. Critics say the benefit may be limited, though, and for travelers already in Boston, driving west first could cancel out the convenience. Keith Jeffries is with us, Vice President of K2 Security Screening Group. He's also a former federal security director of the LA International Airport and former senior TSA official. It sounded cool until I started to read through the process, and then I go, well, this is just one more thing to do. Tell us what's behind this program and the benefits and challenges.
Yeah, good morning. So, first of all, I want to commend Massport, JetBlue, Delta for being innovative and thinking outside of the box. To have an off-site terminal, first of all, airports across the country are literally busting at the seams, trying to stay ahead with construction, expanding security checkpoints. How do we make the traveler experience more pleasant, if you will? In this case, you're looking at a much more convenient way. It's in the early pilot stages. It kind of gives you that VIP feel. It's not very expensive. And what this does is it takes some of that traveling public off of the security checkpoints at Massport and puts it out there, and it takes you right to your gate. Gives you more time as an individual traveler to take your time to, if you're close by Framingham remote terminal, gives you a little bit more time. You could check your bag in there, the whole bit, and park your car there for $7 instead of the $46 at Massport. So there's a ton of security efficiencies gained there, time and money for the passengers and the airport. But again, I just absolutely want to commend Massport, the local TSA, and JetBlue and Delta for thinking outside of the box and coming up with this. This has been a long time coming.
Yeah, I do agree. Airports do seem like, depending on when and where you travel, they are bursting at the seams and those lines are getting longer. So there is that. I'm guessing, though, they've thought ahead once you come back to your departing airport, how you get back to the second location, the bus, the parking, all that.
Yeah, I actually had the same question when I'm thinking, did they think that far ahead? I reached out. Absolutely. You can reserve your ticket on the same website that you make your reservation, and the landline company will bus you from Massport back to the remote terminal site.
What about trust in the system? I mean, how reluctant will travelers be, one, to pay the extra fee and do it and go to a second location, but just we've gotten so used to how things are. The traveling public, is there an appetite for this?
Yeah, that's yet to be seen. That's why they pilot. I think that's a great question. Well, if they want to pilot it, find out what the appetite is. I will tell you, in talking to a close friend of mine that works at Massport just yesterday, he said that they have 1,500 bookings for this month alone. So looks like there is an appetite at this point.
So Boston is where the pilot program would happen. Are you hearing any rumblings about other spots that may try this? I'm thinking, Chicago's O'Hare is always busy, Atlanta's Hartfield.
You're speaking my language, Marnie. I'll tell you, LAX, Atlanta, we saw some long excessive wait times at Houston Intercontinental during the shutdown. Maybe they would look at it. To your point, Chicago, Miami, Orlando, JFK, LaGuardia. But from what I understand, many of those same airports mentioned, they're reaching out to find out more details of what Massport learned throughout this process. Because again, the compliment that I throw at Massport is being bold enough to do something nobody else has done. Now other airports will follow, I believe. And then I think there's also an opportunity to start looking at those cruise ship terminals across the country. Those that come in on the cruise ships, they can get screened out at the cruise terminal and bus straight to the airport. So there's those options as well.
That sounds convenient. All right, well, we'll see how it goes and if successful, if it spreads. Keith Jeffries, thanks for the time.
Thanks for having me.